What was the moment that you realized your leadership style needed to evolve for the organization to keep scaling? Because you probably started with one and then, you did well, you sold it, and then you started investing. What was that moment where you said, I think I got to change things a little bit personally just to make sure I could keep this thing on the rails and keep going?
Yeah, two components there. I think actually operating a business, I learned pretty quickly because fortunately, the first business did scale pretty quick as far as, revenues and people. So, by 10th employee, you're certainly at 50, your behavior has to change versus when you were smaller, 100. One of the big things I like to meet everyone before they actually join the company, whether it was part of the interview process or once they were picked. At 100, that became really, really challenging, especially with travel. So you have to adjust. You have to learn to trust your leaders, a lot more. I can't micromanage every step of the way, with 100 plus employees that you can with 10 or 20. And then the same thing would happen when it became more of a leading leaders thing, so now, okay, you've got a president of a company and you're really just dealing with that person. I'm not going into the organization, besides when I'm sitting in a management meeting or a kickoff or a monthly meeting. But even then, you don't want to step on their toes. So you've got to learn. That's the biggest challenge, learning how to step back.
If you loved that session and that conversation as much as I did, would love to have you join our People Playbook community in the link below.